Now, on the topic of trust, on verifiability,
Yes.
right? Let's address some of the previous concerns that we've often had, right?
Yeah.
Which is often, pertaining to previous crises that have happened in the space, right? FTX, for example.
Right.
FTX, Block, Celsius, all these guys. I know one thing you said is that we are onshore. You know where we are.
Austin,
Right?
Texas.
Austin, Texas. Now, obviously, FTX was based out of Bahamas, and a lot of these firms were operating in different jurisdictions. Now, besides the location aspect, what are some other ways that you ensure that Nook is in a lot more secure and a lot more trusted spot than some of these firms in the past?
So with certain companies in the past, like you mentioned, they've applied what is basically a black box.
Right.
And what I mean by black box is you put your money in and money comes out. There are no other details around where your money is after you put it in, and there's no way to verify where your money is. And that's all good as long as it works. But obviously, when that stops working and you can't get your money out, is when the black box no longer works. And so we've seen catastrophic outcomes of people putting their money into a black box, and then, as it does happen every time, the funds are mismanaged because there's no accountability. And so with Nook, there is the element of accountability through transparency. So we think transparency is the best way to understand as a customer where your funds are and keep accountability the main principle. So at any point, you can go into your Nook app, you can see your transactions, and you can click into those transactions and see where they are on the blockchain, which means that you, Karthik, can see your $100 deposit was deposited 15 minutes ago into this smart contract, like we talked about earlier, and it's still there. The difference between us and other companies of the past or other competitors even today is they will sometimes take that money and not put it onto the blockchain. They will put it into their own wallet or their own bank account, and they will shuffle your funds plus your friends' funds plus your family funds and others completely together, and you have no idea where it is. And so that's how it becomes this black box, and there's no transparency. And we have structured Nook to be the complete opposite of that, so that can never happen. Not to say again that Nook is risk-free, but there is no risk of commingling funds between you and other users, and there is transparency, so you always understand.